These are ways to win
Win what?
the credit game. This is a brief on how to build your credit faster. The first play we call the in-betweener. Just run the credit card in between your debit card and whatever you're buying. Well, when you would normally use your debit card or cash, just pay with your credit card instead. And then pay the credit card with that debit card or cash that you're about to spend. Look, it's instead of giving the seller your money, give them credit. Then give the credit company your money. Sometimes it can be better that way. You might even be able to save money if your credit card will give you cash back. Yeah, the store teller won't do that unless it's your change. Well, that changed. You normally don't get rewards or travel points for spending cash. Yeah, well, that's gonna change. Yeah, sounds good, but how does this type of play really benefit me? Well, one, it'll show the credit card companies that you are actively using the card and staying on top of it. After buying and paying back so many times, you will have eventually paid back more than the available balance. For example, if you spend and pay back $100 each month for 4 months, that's $400. Even though you only owed $100 at a time, it'll show you spent $400 on a $200 card. What? How did he do that? That's how. Well, once you do that, you should be ready to call up the credit card company and ask for a balance increase based on the history of that card alone. Try to get it without a credit check. Didn't know that was possible, huh? Well, number two, you can get back some of the money you spend every day. Look, if your credit card gives you back 1 to 2% back on all purchases, why not use it for the points and then just pay it off right away? That's smart. Now, imagine getting 2% back on all the money you spend on a daily basis. You can! Yes, all that change, you get back more change, and change changes into more change. And that changes into dollars. And dollars can fill up your piggy bank on all this change. Who knows, maybe life can change. If you get 1% of all the money you spend in your life, you might even be able to buy a house. Oh yeah, you'll be real happy either way because money's best in your pocket. And she'll be happy too. And if you don't have one of those, oh, she'll come to you now that you're getting your cash back. Cash back for everybody. Well, number two, remember, more money, more money. Once you get in the game and they see you flossing, everybody's gonna want in. Well, another way to say that is, when creditors see you're practicing good credit habits, they're all going to want to lend to you. Now that's a good problem. As you start using your credit and practicing good habits, your score will be constantly going up. And with a better score, you can get better deals on new credit. So everybody's gonna want you, but be wise with it. You get lower interest rates, you get a higher available balance, you get more rewards and incentives. Yes, they make you feel special, because you are. Now, your score will usually go up when you open a new account for the following reasons. 1, a new account has been added to your report. 2, now that you have more money available, the money you owe will be a lower percentage of your total available balance. And 3, it shows you can handle more accounts. Now remember, every time you apply, you'll always get checked based on your credit at that very time. So, If you apply for a new account today and your credit is 610, you might get $2,500 line of credit at, let's say, 22% APR with no rewards or cash back. But if you waited a little bit longer and your score climbed to about 630, not much of a difference, but check this. Now you might get a $4,000 line of credit at, let's say, 18% APR with 2% cash back on everything. Just by waiting a little longer, you have another $1,500 available in credit. You're paying 4% less interest on the money you owed, and you're even getting money back now. Stack that. Yeah, more money is usually a great thing, but sometimes it can end up bad. But listen here. Here's some things to avoid. 1. Avoid getting too deep in debt. Don't spend more than you can afford, because then you end up in a pile of debt that you now have to work on paying off. And your credit utilization will be high, therefore your score will be lower, therefore creditors will know not to lend to you, and your balance will be getting taxed interest. Look, just like deep water, you can drown in deep debt too. 2, as a matter of fact, avoid too many hard inquiries. You get a hard inquiry every time you apply for a new loan or credit. These only count for about 10% of your total credit score, but they count. You see, because they show lenders that you're going around asking everybody for money. That can pose as a risk. Fun fact. Inquiries last on your account for 2 years. Not so fun anymore, right? Yeah. But here's the good news, look. They can only impact your credit scores for the first 12 months, and only if they are a hard inquiry. While most negative information stays on your account for about 7 years, hard inquiries will have no impact on your score after the first 12 months. It's worth the risk. And now you're a pro. So don't just play the credit game. Win it. Remember that the game doesn't start until you get a car. We're here to help you, and we already picked out a card for you. Get your first credit card at RiseToNoLimits.com. We're on your team in this game. Let's rise.